Okay, this is Gary at the Attic in Arizona here with Jean Lee. We're going to take a little tour of the shop and see some of the samplers she has to offer. And this first one, Jean, this is kind of a special one, huh?
It is very special. It is an Attic exclusive. It was designed by the Sampler Works as a wedding sampler, and it's called the Unicorn Wedding Sampler. And it has some beautiful white work and drawn thread work, done all in silk.
And we get the unicorn from the unicorn right there. There it is.
Exactly.
I see it. Yes. Excellent.
Yes.
All right. What do we have up here?
This is another reproduction, Sarah Abrams sampler, reproduced by Threads of Gold. And it's one of my favorites because I love the border. I usually don't like borders, but the leaves in this one, I think, make the sampler an outstanding piece of needlework.
That's
Isn't
beautiful.
it beautiful?
Look at that basket too.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
And the little animals, the little bunnies in the grass are stitched over one.
There we go.
Yes.
That's about 3 days of stitching right there, huh?
Yes. Probably.
Yeah. And then up here we have an original.
Yes, that's an antique. Procrastination. My Lady's Needle has reproduced that, and the chart is available.
Okay. I'd get closer, but I'm too short.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
life is like that.
All right.
What do we have here? This is neat.
This is a 9-part sampler designed by Darlene Osteen of the Needles Praise. It's called the Berlin Woolwork Sampler. And I stitched this on 40 count, and I have loved every stitch.
You won't get bored with this, will you?
No, each motif
Wow.
gives you a sense of satisfaction when you finish it. And I think the colors are wonderful.
Okay, the standout right here is for me right there.
This is my favorite.
Yep. Right there. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
nice. Okay. All right. What was that? Say that again. What was that one?
Berlin Woolwork.
Berlin Woolworks. I'm making a mental list.
Okay, all right. This is Elizabeth Sheffield, a reproduction from the Scarlet letter, and it's part of a very important group of samplers from the Rhode Island area, and much of it is stitched over one. The figures here are stitched over one.
The detail.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this whole bottom row is stitched over one, as is this row here, stitched over one.
Beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful. Yes. Ah.
We can show you this one because you won't be broadcasting this until after it's been worldwide introduced on September 4.
Sworn to secrecy.
This is the latest reproduction from HATS, Hands Across the Sea Samplers. This is Jennifer Gilbert, and Nicole is very proud of this one because it is a Cornwall sampler. The colors, it's really interesting because it only has 9 colors of silk in it, and it really looks like so much more color than that.
Now, shall we point out Nicola's error in here?
I don't think there is one.
You don't think there is one?
No.
I think we should look for one, see if we can find for Nicola.
Look at the beautiful basket.
Yeah, I am.
And there's another basket down here at the bottom of fruit.
I'm asking Nicola if there's an error in here.
I don't think so.
She wouldn't admit it.
I don't think there is.
Yeah, and when there's a video of this, as she always does for her
Yes.
samplers, it tells the story. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Well done, Nicola.
All right, now we're moving into the My Lady's Needle area. And this is a Ann Carrington reproduction.
Now this is the reproduction.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. And
That's
these
the
are
thermos. No, that's the burglar alarm. Okay.
right. Those are not reproductions. I think that one might be Ann Smith Lockley.
That's Ann up there at the top.
But this is one I want to show you for sure.
Okay.
M. Woods. This is the reproduction.
Okay. Right here
Reproduced on 40 count linen. And right below it, we're privileged to exhibit The
That's the
original.
reproduction, and here's the deal.
Here's the original. And you'll notice that it is not almost square like the original, but it is horizontal. And that indicates that it was stitched on uneven weave linen.
Yep, big difference.
About 60 count. 58
60
count.
count?
Yeah. 5260, something like that. It's very close to the linen that we have today, the 5260 uneven weave. Isn't that magnificent?
Beautiful. Huh. Yep, that's my hand right there. Yep. All right.
All right. Now we're moving into the area of the Scarlet house.
Scarlet house samplers all the way to the ceiling. What's your favorite here? No pressure.
Mary Rowe.
Mary Rowe, all the way up there. I'm too short.
And I have one here on that's lower. That's my favorite too.
Okay, well, here, let's see if we can. Get a little closer to Mary. There's Mary. Okay.
And this one, the Smith sampler. It's probably not very good because it's in the window. But can you?
Yeah, oh, we get it.
Okay.
That's the Smith sampler.
The Smith sampler, it's called.
Oh, there's the Smith right on the basket, right
Yes.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Tanya reproduced it on 46 count linen. It's a beautiful sampler.
Yeah.
One of the primary colors is a color that I love from Gloriana silks called Tacna Gold. And it really looks exquisite in this reproduction.
There's always lots
With rabbits.
Yes. And the peacocks.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the beautiful swan at the top.
Oh,
Can't
I missed
forget.
that.
Can't forget that.
Let's get the swan in here. There we go. I'm a fan of the basket, though.
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent.
All right. Here's a reproduction from Samplers Remembered on 52 count linen, 5260. Katrina Thompson.
Now that 5260, that's the one that you're a big fan of.
I love it.
That's
my favorite.
Your favorite piece of cloth here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's watching. I'm gonna jiggle a little bit so I can get closer. There we go. Trying not to knock over things. Beautiful. Yes.
And this is called Pretty Pear. It's two,
Oh, here, we'll get the pair.
and they're done on 46 count, 45 count, excuse me. And then we have the Easter sampler, also done on 5260.
Shooting into the parking lot, so the lighting's goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's see that. Where is that? Right there.
Isn't that beautiful?
Right there. See if I can get steady. There we go.
Kind of look like that's Charlie. Your hair looks like a long-haired dachshund that needs to be groomed. I'm like,
So many of these, it'd be fun just to pull out the little pieces.
Yes, yes, you don't have to stitch the whole
Right.
thing to enjoy the.
Right. Just
The
that little one right there would be
reproduction, right.
so much fun. Yes.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. What we got for Bird down here? There he is.
He's pretty proud.
Yep.
And look at the little dog, is
Little
it?
dog. Yep.
All right, and Samplers Remembered focuses a lot on Spanish colonial samplers, or what some people call Mexican samplers. There's a favorite. Unfortunately, that one is
The bottom one, you mean?
the bottom one has glass, but that's a portion of a larger sampler. But the one above that, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it.
Well, you got to do that one just for the cat up there.
Yes,
Yes.
isn't it spectacular?
Yeah.
And I think we passed by this. Can you reach up there, Gary? That is called the Village Square Sampler, and that was one of the first reproductions by Samplers Remembered, and it has been one of the most popular forever. People also know it by the name Mary Allen,
Okay.
which was the stitcher's name.
The faults of our neighbors with freedom we blame, yet we tax not ourselves though we practice something.
Yes, it has wonderful verses all around it.
And the girl who did it has spatial relation problems because she
Yes.
ran out of room.
Yes, yes.
We've all done that.
Well, she was 9.
Yeah, she's entitled.
Yes.
We'll let her off the hook.
And this one is a beautiful. Can you see this one?
one up?
No, this one right here with
Right
the
there.
yes, because it has the Aztec stitch almost in the center top.
Oh yeah.
See it? It's
Yep.
really a beautiful reproduction.
See if I can.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is, the Aztec stitch.
Okay.
It's a beautiful sampler. That's done on 45 count linen also.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
It only took 2 nights to do that.
And now we're moving into, the needlework press area, and this one is the Mary Motz head.
Let me just back up and get the breadth of all of these.
Yes,
Needlework press. Okay. And this one right here.
Mary Motz head. It's very popular. It's right now in vogue to stitch samplers with girls in red dresses on them.
Mm-hmm.
And the animals on the grass are fun. This is another outstanding sampler. It's Martha Eads, 1745. It's a reproduction, of course, and it's known as a Boston band sampler because of this area right here, which is identifies it as being done in that area.
That right there, huh?
Yes.
That makes it a Boston band sampler.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty.
Here's another beautiful sampler.
These are really delicate colors on this one.
Yes, it's hard to pick it up with your.
Yeah.
But you're getting it.
There it goes.
Yes, good. It's called Petronella.
And it said my first check would be in on September 13th. And then I got a letter.
Again, beautiful motifs
Yes.
that you could.
Just pull out. Yep.
Yes,
I signed up on
Yep.
July 27th.
Is that?
I love that.
Yep. All right.
And the glass is going to prevent you to show the Martha Tilley very well, but it's a beautiful sampler.
I'll get over here. There we go.
It has a cow on it, which is part of why it's part of Vicky's collection, because she collects samplers with cows.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And when I got myself caught up after
1835.
Mm-hmm. Maria Tilley. All right, now we're moving into the Needle Made Designs area. These 5 samplers are designed by or reproduced by Linda Vincent of Needle Made Designs.
Okay.
And this is actually a new design. That's not a reproduction.
This one here.
Yes, the pink. And so is the one above it, actually. Keziah Campbell.
I'm liking this one here.
Keziah Campbell, yes.
Yes.
Isn't that a beautiful sampler? Linda designed that.
Zoomed in on that, yeah. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. That was part of last year's summer school.
Okay.
Last year.
Oh, I like that.
It's available,
That border's neat,
isn't it?
Nicola. That border's neat, Nicola.
It's
Just helping Nicola out as we go through here.
okay. And from that row down are samplers reproduced by the Traveling Stitcher.
Okay. Oh, look at this.
Yes.
Look at this.
Isn't that beautiful? The rooster.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so
Oh,
proud.
I'm looking. Look at that.
Aren't the colors magnificent?
Sure are. Wow. That's pretty. I like the wave and the
Yes.
and the alphabet too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's an alphabet in there in white. Not white.
Mm-hmm.
You almost don't see it.
Right. Tone on tone.
Yeah. Beautiful. That one's called again Ann Kirsten Larson.
Larson. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. And now we're moving to the Hands Across the Sea area.
Okay. There we go. Here we have the old Scott. Here, I'll take you a tour. I'll take you a
Yes.
tour for you. How's
Okay,
that?
you do that.
Yeah, there's the old Scott right there. I know 3 of them, I think. That's
It's
all I know.
it's just a beautiful sampler. It's been one of the most popular with our customers. The colors are magnificent.
This here fascinates me. That band or that area right across there
Mm-hmm.
with that little treatment there.
The satin stitches are
Yep,
gorgeous.
yep. Rich color.
Yes.
Yep. And we have the one this is next on my list here. Sarah, this is Sarah Borden, right? Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So it will get the full look. It's the first time I've seen this actual stitched.
I love the cartouche with the floral.
Yep. Yeah, that's the standout, I think.
Yes.
Right there. Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous? And not too difficult to execute, I don't think.
Nope.
Okay, can you reach there to Elizabeth Bevan and show the beautiful border, especially?
Oh yeah. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now that's very different, isn't it?
Yes,
Lots
it
of
is.
detailing.
Very different, very unusual.
Yeah. And that right there.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about something you could just pull out,
Yes.
use by itself, right there.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
I like this one. It doesn't get a lot of attention,
Mary
I don't
Brown.
think, but it's very, very beautiful, and I especially love the border as well.
This is Mary Brown. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Isn't the border lovely?
Sure is. Really creative with the alphabet there too.
Yes.
Beautiful colors. Yep.
And of course, this gorgeous sampler, Hannah Coates. The birds are magnificent.
There's Hannah.
Yes, there she is, and the animals on the lawn.
Pretty good. I don't know if I'm pulling it too tight. I hope not. No, I think sometimes I pull it too tight.
Every time I see these, any of these, I think of these little girls
Exactly.
stitching something that for us is plenty challenging.
Yes. She was 13.
Yeah.
I was old.
I know.
For a student.
Yeah.
And the one above it,
Might make it a little bit cutesy because it's kind of cutesy.
Elizabeth Furness.
Yeah.
Eliza Skelton.
And this one I've seen the chart, but I've not seen, this is the first I've seen it stitched. And I've been curious about this rocking horse.
I think it's really unique. I've never seen a sampler before with a rocking horse.
Yeah.
And I also think the pineapples are unique.
Yeah, we got two different colors on them too.
Mm-hmm. And I love
Oh, look at that.
the floral.
Look at that.
Oh, these bouquets over one.
Yeah,
Oh my
look at
goodness.
that.
Oh,
It looks like my purse.
Yes.
magnificent.
But yeah, that rocking horse is really unusual. Huh.
And Miss Mary Ann Bourne's. I've seen this one stitched on 5260 and it was magnificent.
Yeah?
It looked like the antique.
There you go, Christine. Right there. There's your beehive.
Mm-hmm.
I think Christine has her eye on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think she does. Beautiful. I love this. Right through here in the middle.
Isn't that exquisite?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the one above it is the Scottish sampler Helen Kedsley.
Helen, say that again. Helen Kedsley?
Kedsley.
Oh,
Kedsley.
Kedsley.
Kedslie.
That's quite a building there, too, isn't it?
Isn't it? A lot of hours
Yeah.
just in creating that.
Yep. And another unique border.
Yes. And I love the trees on either side of the manor house.
Yeah. Big beast.
Yes, it's not a project for a couple of weeks.
Nope. All right, that's our samplers. So there, that's a good tour. Thanks.
Thank you, Gary.